What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. We are taking a look today at the GX batch of the kvegaskickz Orange County. Before we get into them, I want to remind you this video and all the other content on my channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you're new, go ahead and like and subscribe, guys. I really appreciate that. And then be sure to follow me on Instagram for more detailed info on all the shoes that I review. You can also hit me up at TikTok at kvegaskickz. And guys, I really appreciate all the support. So we're going to dive right into these kvegaskickzes. So this is one of the more rare pairs of kvegaskickzes that actually came out retail. The Orange County All-Star was not re-released when the Protros came out, much to the chagrin of many people. We wanted this colorway back, and this GX batch looking very, very good. Here is where I picked these up from. Instagram seller Coco Shoe Plug, and you see her WhatsApp and everything right there. And I always mention kvegas. She'll be sure to take care of you. So let's dive right in, guys. You got that kvegaskickz outsole and that kind of semi-translucent green look. Looks pretty good. Traction on these was good. I've already done the on-foot shots. They did squeak on court, if for any of you that are concerned about that. You do have the lower traction pattern around the Shizuku in orange, and then real carbon fiber. That's all good. Pretty standard for a kvegaskickz outsole. Your midsole, primarily done in a gloss finish. The Nike Zoom back here, that little area is matted out. Of course, you got your indentations, and then of course Phenomenon up at your toe box area, looking good. Going around to the medial side, this pair is pretty clean as far as glue residue. There's a few spots here and there. Nothing really to complain about, especially the way retails have been coming out recently anyway. Overall, looks like a pretty clean glue job. Now, as far as the fit and comfort of the GX batch, in my opinion, they fit just slightly snug. These are men's 13, fit like a little bit smaller than if you compare this to like a God Killer kvegaskickz. Not small enough that I feel like I want to go up a half size, and I don't think I actually could, because I don't think they have a 13.5. I think I'd have to go all the way up to a 14. And I definitely don't think I could do that comfortably. Be too much room. But just to be aware of it, and I think they will break in and feel a little bit looser, but that is something I did notice compared to like the God Killer or maybe an S2 batch of the kvegaskickz. Now, as far as the comfort, the cushion, they are going to have that Zoom turbo unit in the forefoot. Felt pretty good right out of the box, did not feel too stiff. So I don't think this is going to take the break-in time that some of the other batches take. You should be good there. And if you're concerned about the size, guys, just to be sure, you can always ask the seller for insole measurements with your QC picks, and you'll be good to go. The upper of the shoe, of course, you have that micro mesh upper with the polyurethane scale overlay. The scales do have just a slight pearlescent finish. It's a little bit more matted out. This graphic on here looks very good. At the time that I got these, this was the only high quality batch of this shoe available. They have since come out with a KB batch. However, seeing images of the KB, I don't have them in hand. It just looks like the colors are just a little bit off. I think this one is a superior version to the KB, just from the images that I've seen personally. So take that for what it's worth. Good shape on your toe box. It does come with the thinner Kobe laces like it should. Your torch tongue system. And then of course you've got memory foam up here in the top of the tongue with that Shizuku pressed in and kind of like a gray with almost like a greenish tint to it, like you could get down here on the bottom. And the Shizuku is spaced out very nicely, pressed into the tongue, very clean, and the shape of the tongue is really good too. Very nice shape as far as this little spiral. That is borderline God Killer shape right there. I'm actually pretty impressed with that. Same thing around the ankle collar area, nice and sleek. You can see you have the correct LA insole, and I did remove that from the other shoe, so we'll take a look at that in a moment. Your swoosh is in kind of a light gray. It does not have the overspray effect. That is something the GX does need to work on, but it is what it is, because like I said, this is your best option for this shoe right now. And that's something that, I mean, most people, if you see these in a wearable condition, I mean, this is like if you had an original one of these, it probably wouldn't be wearable. You know, that you're talking about a shoe that's going on 15 years old. You know, you might be able to wear them casually, but if you tried to play ball on those, they'd probably come apart. Glue would have dried up, etc. So regardless, people are going to know they're probably reps if they are really familiar. So if you're worried about that, then, you know, if you're worried about things like the overspray, then, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Back of the shoe, you've got a very nice soft synthetic leather in black, and then of course you got your heel counter in that same kind of light green with the orange signature. Pretty good shape here as well. I think the GX batch gets that better than the S2, maybe not quite as good as the God Killer, but kind of in between that S2 and God Killer in my book is kind of where I put these as far as quality and being closest to retail. Medial side looks good, just a mirror image of the lateral side. Let's bring in the left shoe and take a look at it. Looking good as well. So happy to just have a quality version of these in hand. They look really nice. Pair that we wanted for a long time and got a good version of it. Let's take a look at the heel counter again. Nice and clean, as is that Nike Zoom. Your print looks great, and again, just, I mean, pretty clean on this pair as far as that glue residue, and with all the black, those extra white lines would really show up. So I feel like they did a good job on this pair with the glue job. Nice clean job. Always love to see that. The materials, everything feels on point. Really the only complaint that I have is that they just felt slightly snug. And I mean, it's not, you know, they're not too tight. Like I said, I can definitely wear this pair, and I don't know that I even want to go up a size, but just to make you aware of it, I think you can see right there, guys, the outline of where that Zoom turbo unit starts, right where my finger is. I think you can tell the difference in the white there, and then of course nothing in the rear, which is correct. You shouldn't have any cushioning back there. And then, sorry, went to the wrong side. I was gonna try to show you the size tag if it'll focus for you. I don't know if it's gonna help much, guys, I'm sorry. At any rate, inside the shoe just came with your traditional, you know, tissue paper like you'd get for Kobe's, and then you do get the correct mold to your foot insole with the LA and the star branding on here. Yeah, all that's good. No issues. Shoes, man, they're beautiful. Let's set them aside and we're gonna take a look at our box. So with this one, guys, you're gonna get the OG style kvegaskickz box, which I like. The old Phenomenon box with the snake skin and the Shizuku on the lid. You can get that same snake skin print all the way around, the scales. And then around here is your box label. Nike Zoom kvegaskickz All-Star, and that is orange peel, Canon and black. Inside you just have the cardboard look, and then your just regular white tissue paper. No other stickers or anything inside the box. Box was pretty well protected, a few little creases here and there, but nothing really to complain about. And the shoes, again, looking just beautiful. So glad to finally get a quality version of this shoe in hand. Yeah, they're looking great. So anyway, guys, that's my unboxing review of this GX batch of the kvegaskickz Orange County All-Star. I hope that you enjoyed it and it was helpful for you. Let me know what you think about this pair in the comments. Be sure to follow me on my other socials and be on the lookout, guys. We got a lot more of these reviews coming your way.